Hello and welcome back to Silly Point. Today we are here with the last team of the previous IPL editions. We had only 8 teams and we are left with just one. The table toppers of last season after the league stage. Well, unfortunately, even after being the table toppers, they couldn't manage to get into the finals. But this team has been quite consistent since the 2019 season, all thanks to new generation coming in and leading from the front. Captain like Shreyas Iyer, who came in, contributed very well alongside the wicketkeeper then Rishabh Pant and the one who is captaining the team now. So yes, you know it. It's the Delhi Capitals we are talking about today. Um, it has been, yes, as I said already, it has been consistent over the last few years, and the change is because there has been presence of Ricky Ponting in the management. Well, that has changed a lot. Yes, so let's move ahead with the retentions that they have kept this year. I would like Jimmy to take over and inform you about the retentions.
Hi Vidya. So just talking about the retention, there are four players of which the Delhi have retained right now. The first player at the top of the order being the smashing right-hander who has scored tons of runs in Vijay Hazare trophies and all the domestic trophies. Prithvi Shaw, the Mumbai ka Chota Raja now as you can say. Then the one which comes down the order is Mr. Rishabh Pant, the left-handed wicket-keeper. We know who he can take the oppositions over the top and just attack as Warner does on the top of the order. Then we have the spin bowling all-rounder who had performed brilliantly in Test versus England at home, Akshar Patel. You guessed it right, guys. And the last one being the South African express pace bowler, Henrik Nokia, not Rabada, guys. Even it hurt me a bit, but yeah, it's Henrik Nokia. So just the fact that he has been given 6.5 to his usual price of 6 crores when as per the retention rules. So just a bit twist in the tail, but yeah, they are just lacking behind. But so also talking about as Aditya said about the retaining the players and getting pumping new blood into the team. This team has seen the likes of players like Sehwag, De Villiers, Gambhir playing at the top of the order and blasting the opposition. But they were never the title contenders. Then came Ricky Ponting, Kamat Jar, Kamat the champion, the one of the brilliant coaches in the world cricket right now. He just changed the facet of the team, and the team has performed and dominated all the attacks around the world. I mean, in the world of IPL, I must say. So, like, count about CSK, tell Mumbai, they have dominated everybody. First, Mumbai used to never lose against Delhi, but now Mumbai has starting losing some matches against DC, and also DC came close by winning a trophy in the IPL 2020 edition. So that's DC for you guys. Over to you, man.
Hate Mumbai, man. Hate Mumbai always. Anyway, coming back to Delhi Capitals. So, as you said very rightly, Ricky Ponting has changed a lot in the team, and we have seen the results coming up. This team has started to beat all the table toppers and all the teams that were champions for years now. So it's really nice to see that. And
Yeah,
talking about a few players that they could have retained alongside, or maybe not retained because there is a limit of four, and you can retain a maximum of two overseas.
yeah,
I would especially like to reckon this name, Shikhar Dhawan, who hit two consecutive centuries at the top of the order alongside opening with Prithvi Shaw. And that is a
yeah,
rare feat in an IPL match, two hitting two consecutive centuries in the IPL, the high pressure games. It's very
yeah,
difficult. But this man managed to do it. And alongside, he didn't even have a lower strike rate. He played very well in those
yeah.
matches. So dropping a
Absolutely.
player like him, dropping an experienced player who has opened for India, would have been a crucial decision. But let's see what the luck has got for Shikhar Dhawan since he'll be in the auction pool. We are still
Yeah,
awaiting the information from the two new teams, Lucknow and Ahmedabad. So you never know which team might pick Shikhar Dhawan up as well because he's a good opener and even a captain material. In a way, he has led the Delhi team as well as the Sunrisers Hyderabad team for a while. So
yeah,
he's quite experienced in all those matters. Well, enough about Shikhar Dhawan
yeah.
though. A very lucky
But
man.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. But just that about it. Continuing to the fact that Delhi had actually, you guys, the middle order of Delhi was very strong. That's why they
Hmm.
won matches easily. Like you had the likes of Marcus Stoinis, Shemron Hetmeyer, brilliant batting, very hard hitting batsman. And then you had Akshar Patel and Ashwin who could support with the bat. amazingly. They have won matches for the team. So therefore, I think the team management might be looking for the same kind of combination and same kind of players who actually can swap positions as per the match situation. Obviously, Pant, he's the wicket keeper, who will be obviously the core of the armor. But still,
Mhm.
you need a player around him who can support him in the critical times. Just fingers crossed that he doesn't hit a shot which he hit right now in the test in South Africa. But yeah, obviously, someone has to be there to swap the positions or just support him, because it's a team game, right? So you need somebody to support the player who is in good form or in a good nick, to just get the things going and give the opponent a good total or just chase it down. So that will
Mhm.
make a good thing. And obviously, we love the thing about Ricky Ponting, that he had adopted this strategy of swapping players. I mean, you could see Pant opening also. I mean, you never know. He'll just attack and take the ballers like 4 overs 40 runs, 4 overs 50 runs. Team under
Yeah,
pressure, simply the team is under
it's
pressure. So that's
it's
what
really
he
necessary,
does.
It's really necessary
Yeah,
to make use of the power play, because in the power play you have only two fielders outside the inner ring, and then if you can attack the
absolutely.
bowlers during that time and make,
Yeah,
50, 60 odd runs during the first six
yeah,
overs, you are already ahead in
yeah.
the game.
It's like a jackpot. I mean, if it strikes, it strikes. It's gold. But if it's not, it's not. It's this is a game,
It's a
like this
gamble.
how the sport work. It's a gamble.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a pure gamble. Yeah, about it.
absolutely. I agree with that. And then again, talking about bowlers, the way introduced Henrik Norkia and stating that Ravada didn't make it through, I'd like to know
Yeah,
more from you. Like, why do you think the management might have taken this decision? Because Ravada is an experienced veteran, and again,
yeah,
he has played a lot of IPL games, much more than this guy, Henrik
yeah,
Norkia. He has played
yeah,
shorter format as well for the his home team, that is South Africa, and he has performed
yeah.
very well. He can bowl
Oh.
good Yorkers in the death. He can bowl slower ones. He's got good line and length variation. So, what makes Henrik Norkia above him?
Just one thing about it, Rabada is a test match player, okay? And I obviously consider test match as the base. And Rabada has proven this time and again that he can win matches just like Jasprit Bumrah does for Mumbai Indians. I mean, I can just give that example because they bowl at the same speed. They have that same tenacity and same variation of chalking out the batsman, like just startling out the batsman. Oh, this was the ball. Oh, he bowled a slow ball. It was not expected by the batsman, but he does that. So I mean, that's what Rabada brings to the table to the Delhi Capitals, and obviously the injury concern. Rabada does not get injured more often than Nokia does. I mean, we guys know that. I mean, that's no brainer, right? Nokia got injured a lot of times, so he could not support Rabada in Delhi Capitals as well. We have seen that across 2 to 3 seasons now. So that is the main thing, that Rabada maintains his fitness very well, as we know that, right? So I think Rabada would be a very good thing to have, and I mean, he's the leader of the pack. He's like the lion of the jungle. So that's what I love about him. So that's why I think Rabada would have been there in place of Nokia, given
Could
him
have
8 crores.
been, yeah, could have been better choice, but you
Absolutely,
never know where does he go, or Delhi might be looking for another speedster. Maybe Delhi
yeah,
finds Trent Bolt. So,
yeah. Some new flavor to the cream, something like
that's
that.
exactly that's exactly the point about all these reshuffling in the IPL, and that's what was
Yeah, yeah.
necessary. Having the same teams, you nearly can predict which team will win over which team. So it's better to have a reshuffle, have a change in the face of the teams. Well, and addition of the two new teams will be a huge change. In fact, that's like adding
Yeah, yeah.
25% more teams.
Yeah, and the pool of players will increase more, and you will get more and more players to explore about. So that
Yes.
is the best part about this IPL now. It will be
Hmm.
very exciting. Oh, I just can't wait.
If you only see the 10 players, I mean the 11 players in each pool, if you like there are 10 teams, say 7 players in each team would be Indians, so you'll have at least 70 people playing in the IPL games, 70 Indian
Yeah,
players to explore. So that would be a
yeah.
great talent pool developing, and then there would be more on the bench as well,
Because
could be
because
replaced.
I mean, this is the best platform, because you see the under 19 players like Gil, Pant, they all have come in IPL first. We did not notice them in any other team game or any other like that. So they came here, they just own the space. Shaw on the
Yes.
space, hitting 6 boundaries in an over. Come on, it's not a joke to hit 6 boundaries to any player, or be it any bowler, rather be it power play or anything. So that's what IPL has done and given a brilliant platform. And now we'll explore more players and hopefully we get good players for Indian team. So let's fingers
Yes.
crossed once again.
That's the hunt, right? We found
Yeah,
Ruturaj Gaikwad, we found Devdutt Padikkal, you know.
yeah.
These
See
are
this.
amazing finds, amazing finds. That's what we feel like. Indian cricket is in good hands now. And
Yeah, yeah,
just like we
absolutely.
discussed in the previous videos, we can make 2 or 3 Indian national teams to play around the world. Like India can go to play at 3 different countries at the same time.
Absolutely. See, they did it. They did it. They were playing
Yes,
against
in
Sri
Sri
Lanka and they
Lanka.
played against England also.
Yes.
So just that reminds you of the fact that what IPL has done and what
Hmm.
not. Obviously, yeah.
Absolutely. Also highlighting a few players like Marcus Stoinis, Shimran Hetmeyer, and we forgot, about Avesh Khan. He has
Yeah,
performed brilliantly well for the last 2 seasons for them. Being a domestic, like Indian player and an uncapped
yeah,
player, he could have been a good choice to be retained. But then again, it depends on the management how to go forward with him. They chose to go with 3 core Indian players. They ticked all the boxes again. The captain, I mean the top of the order, Prithvi Shaw, middle order
the middle
batsman and the
order.
captain. Yeah, middle order batsman, wicket keeping captain. So that's again a good choice in Rishabh Pant. Then you have Akshar Patel, a spin bowling all rounder, and Enric Norkia. So they have got 8 overs covered out of the 20, and
Yeah,
then they have the batting covered as well. Very
yeah,
similar
absolutely.
to if you say CSK, but then
And my
CSK has
favorite
few.
team.
No, there is no wicket keeper in Mumbai. Come on.
Yeah, yeah, but still, I mean, they have the thing. Overs got covered, right?
Yes.
Almost at least 6 to 7 overs, so which is good. Yeah, if you talk about overs, then
Hmm. Definitely, definitely. So it would be interesting to see which players this team tries to bag in, and I'm very curious. Can't wait for the auctions on 12th and 13th of February.
oh,
I'll maybe
absolutely.
let's see if we can plan something to go live. It would be
Yeah,
crazy. How it works, let's see.
it's very
And
interesting.
yes, so let's end this video now. And towards the ending note, again the same old shit. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, our YouTube channel is live now, and all the videos are available over there. You can just go over there, type in Silly Point. We are Silly Point. We keep making silly points, and it's just fun and discussion over here. No hate for
Yeah,
anyone. All right, it's
yeah,
just peace. Any suggestions for improvement, anything you want to see in our content, feel free to let us know in the DMs and in the comments. You're more
yeah.
than welcome. And thank you so much for watching Silly Point. See you with the next video. Cheers.
Cheers.